Hey guys, it's your brother in Christ, Weston. Thanks for joining me today. So today's article comes out of End Times Headlines. Is this thing on? Yep. Let's get into it. Okay. In all things, do not do it. You ready? It says Trump admin, the current admin, fast tracks controversial self-amplifying mRNA V word for H5N1 birds that get sick. Speaking code sometimes because I've been hit with people who are new around here. I've been hit with strikes or my videos have been taken down because of this very topic of making content that has specific trigger words. And so I think it's kind of eased a little bit. So maybe I'll get some more leeway here to just present what's being talked about, what's real, and the reality of what actually happened in 2020 and what it is today, about how it was a whole bunch of bull poop emojis. I'm just being very candid here because it is. It deserves a big bull. This is bull. Yes, explicitive because it is. Lies, corruption, deceit, wickedness. People lost their jobs. People were forced out of their jobs. People were called domestic terrorists. People were told that they should unalive themselves. They were going to unalive other people. That they weren't that they should be siloed and isolated, second-rate citizens. All these things are real. This is not embellishment. This is not over exaggerating. This is real. I experienced all of those things. People hit me up in my DM. I say it all the time. People hit me up in my DM saying, calling me every name under the book. Wild, absolutely wild. And guess what? Just want to insert, and I'm being very serious about this, insert a clown emoji and then stick it right on your face because it's exactly what you're acting like, a clown, acting goofy, acting out of pocket, acting as if I'm the one. And yet, here we are. And so I'm adamant about this because people lost their lives for this very thing with lies. Remember, Pfizer tried to hide themselves for 75 years before they would release any kind of documents on this. I still to this day have the PDF downloaded of the side effects of what it was if you took said thing, this. And one of them was dying. And then what is that? Bell's palsy, autoimmune disorders, Barre syndrome, or whatever it's Lee's Barre, something like that. Barre syndrome. There's a whole bunch of other plethora of things, and it was never talked about. And if you tried to talk about it, you were literally isolated, shadow banned, deplatformed, everything. So I take it very serious when we talk about this because this stuff is insane. I want to believe in V words, and yet I don't trust them because of all the things that happen that are going inside of our bodies, mixed with all these chemicals and freaking, I don't even know. They put chemicals in food, so it's like, hey man, like if that's happening, what is this? What are these supposed to go in here? Like, can we take some time to actually like have transparent and honest and very highlighted trials and studies? I'm going on a rant. Okay, let me read. Um, my goodness, I'm going on a rant. Okay. It says the Trump admin announced its decision to grant fast track designation to ARCT 2304, a self-amplifying mRNA it's SA-mRNA V word candidate developed by Arcturus Therapeutics, targeting the H5N1 avian influenza virus. I'm just going to say it. And this move has sparked significant debate within proponents, highlighting its potential to bolster blank-emic preparedness. And I'm saying it that way because that used to be a trigger word, and I'm so used to saying it like that. Critics raising concerns about safety and transparency. It's always about that. ARCT 2304 differs from traditional V words by utilizing a self-replicating mRNA platform. Unlike conventional mRNA V words, which instruct cells to produce a viral protein that triggers an immune response, the SA mRNA continues to replicate within the cells, potentially amplifying the production of flu-fighting proteins. According to Gateway Pundit, the V word is currently in phase 1 trials and is being positioned as a critical defense against being positioned, right? And make sure you remember that. Against a possible H5N1 blank-emic, technology aims to enhance immune response with lower dose, but its novel approach has raised questions about its long-term effects. Biomedical Advanced Research Development Authority, BARDA, previously instrumental to the Operation Warp Speed, is spearheading the funding and acceleration of ARCT 2304. Reports indicate that BARDA has been granted authority to expedite blank-emic related therapeutics, a move that echoes strategies from C-Word 19 response, While this could streamline V-word availability, some sources note that fast tracking process may limit scrutiny. Yes, yes, it will. Gateway pundit emphasized BARTA's role, highlighting its history in mRNA V words during the prior Trump admin. The announcement has elicited mixed reactions. Supporters argue that fast track designation reflects proactive public health planning, especially given H5N1's potential to mutate and spread. However, skepticisms abound, fueled by experiences with mRNA V words during C word blank imic. Posts on X reflect significant public unease, and I for sure would be, with users expressing distrust in reference to side effects reported in the earlier mRNA V words. Absolutely. Critics argue that the self-amplifying nature of ARCT-2304 introduces untested variables, though no major news outlet has confirmed specific risks at this stage because you're fast-tracking everything. And who wants to have their billion-dollar V word go out to people and not make all that money while trying to also hide the idea that there are these long-term side effects or very serious side effects, like very, 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 very serious, um, life-ending, life-changing, crippling, agonizing, tormenting side effects. Some reports draw parallels to rapid deployment, man, and should be a cautionary tale of the C word 19 V words, noting that those V words were effective for many. Side effect reports eroded trust for some communities. The Gateway pundit highlighted public complaints about mRNA V word side effects, suggesting that ARCT 2304 approval could face similar resistance. Additionally, there are calls for greater transparency in trial data to address concerns, and they should, for the public safety. Yeah, I don't know how much more I can say here other than um, bird flu is serious, very serious. I get it, very serious. I want to believe in V words. I want to believe in things like that. I absolutely do. I believe in modern medicine. I also believe in absolute corruption and monetary gain of people's health. Absolutely. Can't make a buck off of somebody who's dead, but you can continue to make a buck off of somebody who is still sick. Never getting to the root cause and always keeping them, being healed in one way and then getting sick in another. Yeah. I don't know what the Trump admin is thinking on this. Mind you, we're not biased around here. Yes, I voted for Trump. Would have voted for a Democrat or independent. Doesn't matter who it is. If they are standing on biblical values, we are biblical around here first and foremost. So whoever leans further in that way, uncompromising things that we can't compromise that are demonstrative in terms of like just blatant sin of like unaliving people, then yeah. So this is to me is not good. And if it's going to be any kind of good, it needs to have so much transparency that if there's even a hint of possible side effects that are more than a specific threshold, and that threshold needs to be low for sure, you need to not do it. You need to find another way. So, anyways, guys, that's the video. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.